Welcome to another edition of Spark Share here on YouTube.com. I hope all is well, and I thank you for taking the time to look at this channel. Check out my other channel, the Tom Brand 1. Comedy, sketches, chat roulette, lists. Funny, I promise you. Check out the other channel, Tom Brand 1 Thoughts, kind of vlogs, whatever it's on my mind about everything and anything. Funny as well, I promise you. But do want to do a video as the lights went off here. And speaking of lights, unfortunately, the lights went off for Mr. C.J. Spiller with his career with the New Orleans Saints. And I remember C.J. Spiller being like a first-round pick in what? It was like 2010, I believe it was. Just want to give you my thoughts. And it's kind of not surprising, unfortunately, in the sense of, you know, they released the running back from Spiller, who was with New Orleans. He had his best time with the Buffalo Bills, and unfortunately, it just became injured. Never was really able to get it together after that. And it's not surprising. He kind of has like a Reggie Bush type thing going. Ton of talent and shows flashes, but just can't stay consistent or healthy enough to really make a difference. I hope nothing, obviously, but the best for CJ. Maybe he could take this time to rest and then take one more crack at it. Now, let me explain by what I mean by this. But this is... I always thought that he was going to break through eventually. I remember seeing like a Clemson game he was in where he just had like something like 100 yards rushing, receiving, and special teams in a single game. Dominant. I can remember, I could be remembering it wrong, but he was still beasting that game, and you've seen flashes of it. Let me explain the comparison with Reggie Bush. In New Orleans, Reggie Bush didn't do a whole lot outside of receiving and punt returns in his first 5 years, all with New Orleans. As much as it was New Orleans, it was also due to Reggie's health, especially in his final 2 seasons with the Saints. As soon as he left, the 2 years he ran for Miami, my Dolphins, he was, he was much more healthy, and the scheme was set different for him to run. But by season 2, it was cut short due to injury. Okay? So off to Detroit he goes, where he has 1 year being healthy, runs for 1,000 yards, and by year 2, he's banged up again. Off to San Fran, he gets hurt immediately. Now, he's in Buffalo. Let's see how it plays out. You know, C.J. Spiller has basically been the same outside of kick and punt returns and receiving. CJ didn't do much running in Buffalo, except his final 2 years when he racked up 1,200, 900 yards. But his health has kept him in check the last 2 seasons. And to start this season, he can't go because of injury. Right off the bat. By season 6, CJ's stats and health are very similar to Reggie Bush's 6th season. I just hope this could really come around for C.J. Spiller. I remember I had so much hopes for him, and I thought he had so much potential when you just seen what he did in Buffalo, and even even what he did on fantasy-wise to certain years. So hopefully C.J. could turn it all around. I hope all is well. Look forward to speaking to you very, very soon.